guys, it's Mac. We're back. Today we're out here exploring some new water I've never fished before. We're going to do a combination of casting for some pike and pitching plastics for some walleye. Kind of whatever we see, whatever structure we kind of stumble upon. And today, for every fish I catch, I'm going to do a cannonball in the lake. So hopefully we don't catch too many fish because I still want to be able to climb back in the boat at the end of the day. But we're going to go start working through some new water. Like I said, never fished any of this stuff before. So we're going to go cast some baits for pike, pitch some plastics for walleyes, see how many fish we can catch total today. And for each fish we catch, we are doing a cannonball. Main goal is to catch some fish. Second goal is to make sure I don't have my head camera on or my mic on when I jump in. So those are the goals. Let's get out there and get casting. Right now, we're in a little shallow area here. And I'm going to just start working up into the wind and just start casting for pike to begin with. To start out with, for casting for pike, I'm just going to cast this. This is a 8/8 drop tine tackle spinner here. We're going to get out there and get chucking. First cast of the day. No backlash, that's a good start. Oof, second cast, bad backlash. As you're working through an area casting for pike, it's super important to cover as much water as you can. So like what I'm doing right now is like I'm just autopiloting right through this channel and I'm just alternating cast to the left side, cast to the right side, just covering as much water as I can as I work my way through. And I'm just burning this spinner like right under the surface the whole way out there. Oh, got our first follow. Little gaffer. That's okay. Not worth jumping in for that little guy. This is pretty much like ideal situation right now. Like we have a nice little channel like this, getting a little bit of wind blown into it, so there's a little bit of water circulating through it. Got some nice weed growth. This is looking ideal. First fish. First fish, baby. Count it. It's a good way to wake up in the morning, baby. Number one. That was just a little pike, but first fish of the day. What an excellent start. On the bright side today, at least I should even out my sandal tan. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more casts here for pike. Then I'm gonna go try to target some walleye. We worked through this little channel here for pike. Now I'm gonna take us over here just off of this point. There's a little point just over here to the side. We're gonna see if we can scan around, see if we can find some walleye and pitch some plastics at them. Get this live scope all rigged up, ready to rock. Like I said, I've never fished any of these spots in here, so it's all totally new to me. So I'm kind of exploring as we go. So for the walleye right now, I'm just gonna kind of focus on island points, drop-offs, main lake structure if I can find any. Like I said, I haven't been out here, so I gotta do some mapping and kind of figure it out myself. But I think we'll be able to find some walleye, that's for sure. Like up here, we're fishing out of Viking Lodge, and you're just in the mecca of walleye fishing, pike fishing, lake trout fishing, everything. It's just absolutely God's country up here. I also brought no bait with me today on purpose. So all the walleye fishing we do today is going to be strictly on plastics. All right, so we're at some main lake structure right now, a hump out in the middle. Put this trolling motor down, live scope in. I'm marking a bunch of stuff down there right now, not sure what they are. Live scope is in. Oh gosh, okay, so we got a bunch of stuff down there. No idea what it is. Let's just try spot locking right here and dropping down to see what the heck these things are. It might not be walleye, I'm not even sure. I'm gonna start with a little bit smaller plastic. just to see what the heck these are. I'm just starting out with a little Northland jig here, and this is a little eye candy, white plastic. I don't know the exact name of it, honestly, but it's nothing really too special. Black jig head. This is a tungsten jig and this little white paddle tail deal. Let's drop it down there and see what the heck these things are. A fish is a fish. A fish is a cannonball, rather. You can see my jig going down there barely. I feel like these might be Cisco's or something just because there's so many. But you honestly just don't know till you know. Wherever they are, there's definitely a ton of them down there. Yeah, I'm going to say that these are just Cisco's, so I'm going to go look a little bit shallower. See what we can find up shallower. So this little hump here out in the middle, it comes up to about 15 on top and surrounded by about 31, 32. So it's a nice ideal depth. Let's see what we got lurking up here. Got a lot of interference today on here. Not too sure why. We got a solo fish here. We're gonna try dropping down right on top of it. See how this plays out. I'm just gonna try casting right on top of it. It's only out here a little ways. I went too far, dang it. I'm just gonna drop it straight down over the boat. Go right off the back of the boat here now. It's actually more up this way. This thing is moving around heavily. Where do you go? Oh, there's still one right under the boat too. Two of them right under the boat. These might be walleyes. This could be good. I got one. Stuck one. It's a nice walleye. First walleye of the day. Oh! Get in the boat, dude. There we go. First walleye of the day. Took it like a champ. Right through the snout. Fish number 2. Jackknife! That was epic. Oh, fish number 2, baby. One walleye, one pike. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, there's more down there to be caught. Unless I scared them all with that huge jump. It's got so much ugly interference today. There's a fish back here I'm going to flick this jig onto. Up off the bottom a few feet. Should be pretty close to it. I think there's quite a few fish creeping along the bottom here too. Oh, that's a fish. Another nice walleye. This one's a little bit better than the last one yet. Just talking about how much the live scope sucked. And then boom! This little juicer came in and smoked it. Right in the chinny chin chin. Once again, another fish equals another jump. Cha-ching. 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 I call that the jump release. 2 in a row, baby. Just gonna give it another flick out there. I can see it falling now, so that's good. Right down to the bottom. Now let's just start popping it back. You can see it chasing me a little bit suspended there. Okay, I'm gonna keep idling around. Try to find some more fish here. Just keep working the same hump. Just see what we can find on top of it. See what we can see. Oh, there's one straight ahead of the boat here. I'll flick it up at that one. That one's far away though. I don't think that was far enough. There was one chasing it though. There is definitely one following it right now. You can see on live scope, there's one trailing it right now. Just below it. I think a little bit of a heavier jig will be the play here. I'm just using a little 1/4 ounce jig right now. But I think I'm going to up it to a 3/8 or even a 1/2 ounce just so I can get it out there farther and hit the bottom faster. I'm going to put on a 1/2 ounce white jig head here, and I'm just going to pick out another plastic to put on it. I think I'm just going to go straight white. This is just a drop tine tackle paddle tail. I'm just going to throw on it here. So, a little 1/2 ounce white jig head paired up with a little, I think this is a 3.5 inch paddle tail. I'll make sure I pinch the barb on this here before I get it out there. Just a simple, but going to be effective combo. Look at that little mutant. There's a fish right here. Out, how far is that? 50 feet? Perfect. Just past it. I'm just gonna let this hit the bottom and just slowly pop it back. When I'm popping plastics in a little bit deeper water, I like to make sure I get like a good pop on it to get some good height up and down, just so those fish can see it from further away. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he punched it again. Missed him twice that cast. Might have stole my tail. Nope, we're still good. I believe there's one right down underneath us right now. I'm just going to drop down and see if we can get it to move. I'm pretty sure there's a fish like right here in this area, somewhere on the bottom. Seems like I thought I was seeing some movement. Oh yeah, there it is. It's moving over a bit now. There's 2 of them, I think, maybe even 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jog us ahead, just a couple feet. There we go, right there. Into the zone, but nothing. Okay, we're gonna keep cruising around a bit, see what we can find. Okay, let's see what we can find. We're due for another jump. There's some fish here. Let's get them. Let's get them, baby. Going up towards the front of the boat. There's a couple of them down there. Oh, I missed him. There's another one or two down there, though. Missed him again. Dang it. Stuck him. Boom. Number 4. Down the hatch. Let her go, let her go. Oh, forgot my glasses. Cowabunga, baby! Oh, got some pike on that one. Oh, there's more down here right now. Got a giant school of minnows coming through here. If I turn this here, you should be able to see them. Where are they? Look at that. It's a giant school of minnows coming through. I'm gonna fire cast out here. I'm having such a hard time marking stuff right now with the live scope. It's kind of frustrating. Stuck 'em. This one feels heavier. Unless I foul hooked it or something funny. Nope, not heavier. Just another nice walleye, chunky one too. Look at that one. Perfect slot size fish. Just a perfect slot size fish. Fat, chunky, juicy. Ready to rock. So are we. Whew. I don't even think I clicked that one, did I? Was that 4? I feel like I caught 4 walleye and 1 pike, so I think that's 5. Whoo doggy! What a way to spend a summer day. I'm not even marking these fish right now just because they're so tight to the bottom. So I'm literally just going around, not going around, I'm just sitting still, anchored, spot locked on top of this piece of structure. And I'm literally just pitching my jig and plastic around, just fan casting, and just working it back to the boat. I don't know if I got something wrong with my live scope, or these fish are just so tight to the bottom I'm just not able to mark them. Okay, well, there's a bunch of fish right here, so I guess we'll give this a go. Didn't even have to go anywhere. They all of a sudden just appeared when I started the motor, it seemed. Missed them. Suckage. Got Last one of the day. Shock him. Number 6. Cannonball number 6. Whew. Got a bit in my ears too. Another one way up here. Gonna fly a jig up there at it. Oh no. Back to back. Oh, I lost him. Man, I suck. Embarrassing. I was wondering underneath the boat. It just came in suspended. My plastic looks like crap, but I'm going to see if it'll bite. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a pike. That was like instant snap. I know, back to this little black jig and plastic. Just because it's what I got out and ready. On the bright side, at least I don't gotta jump in again. Come on, baby. Got him. Stuck him finally. Took forever. A nicer walleye too. Nice. And another one bites the dust. Oh, I'm getting so sick of jumping in. Forgot the sunglasses again. Wow. So I think I'm gonna go for a dive. Feeling, you know, sentimental. Feel like a nice little, might be nice. The wind's picked up, it's getting colder. Not enjoying the jumping in anymore. But we said we're gonna do it, so we're absolutely gonna do it. Here we go. Woo! Let's keep her going. Keep the ball rolling. Man, is that wind ever cold. Holy man. Should have brought a towel, that's for sure. Screw one fish. This is our last cast here, and then we're going somewhere. Hopefully a little more out of the wind. So I'm going to start shivering here pretty quick. So we're going to go check out some new area. We're going to do a little bit of driving around. Like I said, I'm exploring today. So I'm going to go drive around, explore some islands, some main lake structure kind of stuff. See what we can find. And then we'll see you guys once we find an area that we want to fish. Alright, so I was cruising around the lake and I found this giant, gorgeous cliff here. Big orange rock. So, I'm going to climb up there and jump off that bad boy and do an epic cannonball. I checked the depth, and sitting right out in front of it here, we're in like 37 feet. Nice depth, so should be good, should be safe. But I'm going to put the live scope down and see if we can see some fish here and see if we can make this happen. So you can see here, I'm going like straight up to this cliff, and we're still in 37, 40 feet of water. So that tells me we're plenty good. I gotta figure out how to get up there, that's the only thing. Might have to do some serious climbing. This is a pretty high cliff. Now that I'm looking at it and like examining it, it's a lot more intimidating than I thought. It's gotta be at least like 35, 40 feet tall for sure. Probably 40 feet tall. I'm debating if I'll be able to climb up these rocks here or not. I kind of doubt it. You know what? I might be able to do it. We're gonna pull out our inner billy goat and see how high we can climb on these rocks. This is not gonna be fun. It'll be fun to look back at, but not fun in the moment, if that makes sense. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's do it. I'm gonna go up there and give her. Moment. So basically, I'm gonna attempt to climb up these rocks right here, kind of slink my way up, get up as high as I can. I don't know if I got the guts to go off the very tippy top up here, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna climb up the best I can here. Like I said, let's see how this goes. Worst case scenario, if I can't climb up here, I'm gonna go swim along here, I guess, and then climb up through the bush over there. So wish me luck. This could be something, all right. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I climbed up there, I pondered it for a long, long time, and there just ain't no way I was jumping off from the very tippy top of that thing. So I went down to the adolescent youth level, and I did it. Man, that wasn't easy. Challenge your fears, baby. You guys better be sure to like and subscribe for that cliff jump. I absolutely battled my feet up climbing up through the rocks. Lots of thorns, lots of thistles, lots of bugs. And it took me a long time to hype up to do that jump, but we did her. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next adventure. Peace out.